Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Dales and Dreams. And today, I've got a little Scentsy haul. So this was, the majority of this stuff was, what did they do it for? Oh, so the UK, it's been 15 years since they've been selling Scentsy in the UK. So they did this like little mini flash sale sort of like thing. And it started at 12 midnight. So luckily I'd actually been babysitting, I've been working, and I came home, I got into bed, and I just must have like drifted off. But then, because I had all intentions of staying awake for 12 o'clock because I know how silly it can get. And I thought it was a late night anyway, so I might as well see if I can start. And I must have fallen asleep for about 20 minutes. And I woke up and it was just gone 12. No, it must have been longer than I must have been asleep for longer than 20 minutes. Maybe double that. We'll say 40. And yeah, I must have just nodded off. I had my phone in my bed ready, but then I nodded off. And I woke up and it was after 12. I was like, oh, quick, get on. So I just got a few orders, which I'm glad about, because when I went back to look at in the morning, quite a few of the items that I'd got had sold out. So anyway, I shall go in with first item, Beetlejuice. So let's put that one to one side. Haven't seen the Beetlejuice film. I thought it was a licensed buy, it was cheap. I was like, oh, let's give it a go. This is such a strange scent to me. So on the first like little sniff, it smells like biscuits. I don't know what. It's not even in the bakery category. But then if you sort of like smell a little bit more, like there's a really nice underlying tone which I hope comes through. Let's take that off. Which I hope comes through when it's unwarmed. Okay, so the bottom actually smells a bit better. You do get that sort of like floral smell off the bottom of it. Yeah, the top of the wax smells a bit biscuity somehow. It's a weird snot colour green as well. Is something in Beetlejuice like that colour? I don't know. Is that why they've done it? Maybe his hair. Is his hair? It looks like on the front of the package his hair might be this colour. So this is in the floral category. I've got some notes down here, so I'm sorry if I keep looking. So this is white jasmine enlivened with notes of sparkling orange, rises from a deep forest fusion. Maybe it's the forest note that I'm sort of like getting that I quite like. I don't know what the one that sits on top. Maybe it's the orange one. Now I've read the notes, I can... Yeah, so we'll see how that warms. I only got one bar of that just to try because obviously don't want to... Right, so one that I've currently got in the warmer that I've had before, but I saw it in the sale, so I was like, oh, let's bung some in. Painted Leaves. This one's really nice. It is in the woods category. It is blue spruce, red maple, and golden woods. Now I sort of like get a minty freshness, like almost like a eucalyptusy. Is that what blue spruce is meant to smell like? Yeah, that's what sort of like I get that. Almost like you walk outside and it's like a fresh forest and it's been icy the night before and it's like, oh yeah, just that freshness, and you can feel the freshness go into your lungs and just making you feel brand new. So yeah, I have had that one before and I do like it. What we're going next? Oh, sorry, let's have a little look down here. So this was a box set. It must have been for some Mother's Day collection. She Is 3 wax bars. It says Mama and Mum all over the box. It's such a cute little packaging. Look at that. If the reflection of the... Basically, I don't have a ring light. I think my daughter used to have a ring light, and I don't know if I've thrown it in the bin because I think the wire wasn't safe. It was sort of like cutting in and out all the time. So I was like, no, I don't really want that in the house if it's not going to be electrically safe. So just have a little drink. Wet my whistle or whatever they say. So yeah, she did have a ring light, but now I don't have a ring light, and I really want to do these videos because I only get a chance every Friday to do a recording, because otherwise the house is full. We've got dogs, got a teenager up and downstairs, her friends in and out, husband's not in the kitchen listening to radio, so it's absolutely chaos. So yeah, the Friday's a little bit of me time just to be able to do these things. So yeah, oh Natalie, come on. I get sidetracked so often. I nearly went on to another sideline story then as well. But no. So I don't have a ring light. I'm currently using my phone torch, which is propped up on here. I don't have a stand for my camera neither. So I'm just muddling on with my first few YouTube videos. So yeah, this is a really cute packaging. So I don't think you can, I think you just open it at the side and then slide them out like that. I don't know if daughter will use them. She likes doing scrapbooking and things like that. So this is quite nice packaging for scrapbooking, so I might keep that. But yeah, so we have, first one, kindness. So this is Dewy Greens, Magnolia and White Musk. I think, do you know what? I don't know if it's an old, but these clamshells feel really thick. Maybe it's just in my head, but you know when they're quite stiff. So kindness, but it isn't a flat back or anything like that. It's a new one. So yeah, Dewy Greens, Magnolia and White Musk. Ho ho. So this is almost like borderline laundry, I think, for me. I don't know what scent category it is because I just got the scent notes. But I assume it will be floral if it's Magnolia and White Musk. Oh, you know, I don't know. This might be a bit headachy for me. You know, a bit too overpowering, but we'll see how it melts. Scents do warm differently from what they smell on cold. Should we smell the... Let's... She struggles. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll just do this right. There we go. Yeah. Almost like slightly metallic scent to it. I don't think I'm bored with that, but I'll warm it because it was in the sale and it was cheap. But I might love it. I might come back here and open my empties and be like, what was I complaining about? But yeah. What have we got next? Courage. That's a little pinky pink wax. Oh yeah, this is more up my street. Oh yeah, this is really nice actually. I'll just do the underneath. Can't get them out. That's it. Oh, there we go. Oh, snapped a little corner. Gosh, this is nice. This one is nice. Hopefully it'll warm well. So this is raspberry, red mango and pink amber. Probably the amber is why I'm like absolutely drooling over this one. Yeah, that almost... It reminds me slightly of what's that? Summer Moonlight. I don't know if that's what it's called. Something. Yeah, that is nice. That one. I probably, if it warms well, I'll get it again. And the last one, Strength. So this is nectarine, pineapple, and lemon. Just trying to think if it smells like anything I've had before. The juiciness of the nectarine and the pineapple, but then there's also like a bit of a, almost like a perfumey note underneath it. Yeah, so I like it, but I'm not like, the courage is really, yeah, the courage is quite a nice scent, and I might like the strength. I don't know. The more I smell it, the more I like it. Whereas like the kindness, I don't think I'd be able to get on board with. But we'll try them, see how we get on. Come back in about 2-3 months by the time I've got around to warming them, because I'm that indecisive that I won't be able to tell what to warm. Right, the next one I'm really excited about. I've never had a brick before, and this is in the sale. And the Christmas bricks have never really appealed to me because I think it is a Christmas scent, and what if I don't like it? But this one was, I can't remember how much I paid for it. Beach Daisy. Look at it, it's huge. Let's compare it to Painted Leaves, the size of it. That is absolutely insane, isn't it? So I think these are 500 ml and the small ones are 94 ml. So I think it's like about 5.5 bars full. And it was, I can't remember how much I paid for it. It was a good offer, so, but yeah. This one, luckily, when I got it, I was like, oh yeah, that's actually, I can get on board with that. So the dog walkers are just walking past. They're very vocal of the dog walkers in our area. So yeah, oh God, there's some weight in that. But then I'm scared, I'm like, where do I start warming it at? Because I don't know if it'll be that strong. I don't know, it could be stronger. But then I've got plenty to be going at. I've seen people actually like cut up the cubes and put them in the warmers. But you know what? I think, does one equal about 4 cubes? I don't know. I don't know the maths. So I might just put in, like, you know, one of my bigger warmers that I've got the, is it Polar Panorama? The one that's sort of like the Northern Lights one. I think that tray is a 5 cube tray. So this one might be quite good just to plonk a whole cube in and see how we get on for like a tester before I commit to a whole room or something, because actually it's just on my kitchen windowsill is the Polar one at the minute. So Beach Daisies, honeydew melon, wild daisies and green apple, and it is quite a nice soft scent, I'd say. I think this one would be good, you know, if you have people coming, well, I don't know, I'd need to warm it, but you know, if you have people coming round and you don't want something specific, like Roll of the Dice is quite masculine leaning and stuff like that, and not everyone would love it and things like that, so you might want something just run of the mill. I don't, you know, like you can just get it with any sort of like wax, I know that sounds bad, but you know, it could be any brand of wax melts, couldn't it? It's just like a generic soft scent, basically. Right, next one. This wasn't in the sale, but it came through the post separately because it was on back order and it was in my club. So I have warmed a bar of this before. So white tea and cedar. So this is white tea, orris and cedar. So this is from the Inspire line and it is in the fresh category. But I would almost want to put in the floral for some. It's just, I don't know. It's just, it does to me smell. It don't even say floral, does it? White tea, orris and, oh, what's orris? Is orris a flower? It's almost like a bit like not hydrate, a hyacinth sort of, you know, like that strong floral. That's what I get from white tea and cedar. But everyone's nose is different, isn't it? But yeah, I have had a bar of this before. I probably will keep it in my club. It is a strong one, and it is one of these that you can warm when anyone's coming around, because my sister actually smelt the empty from this, and my sister's partner, and they were like, oh, that is nice. So, and then another one that was on back order was, I haven't had, sorry, the reflection, let me see. Sorry. Is Blushing Blooms and Silks. This is floral, and this is from a classic line. And this is peony, lemon zest, and musk. Now this one, my boss wears Baccarat Rouge, I think it is. Is it a 540? Is it called? And that's what it reminds me of. So, do I want my house to smell like my boss? I don't know, but do I really like the scent Baccarat Rouge? Yes. So that's what, it's hard to think about the other fragrance notes because literally that's all I think about is when I sniff it is the aftershave smell. So we'll see how it warms. This one's actually got a crack in it. The package that it came in, I think the postman must have dropped it or something. So it has sort of like damaged one of the corners on it. I don't know if you can see that. So I hope that isn't sort of like leaking. So I'll have to get on and warm that soon. But I think that one is in my bi-monthly club. So I can afford not to sit on it because if it's coming back again. Oh, that was a very tuneful cough. Is that a reflection? Oh, this is a reflection on the wall. I was like, what's that mark on the wall? But my husband might have to get the paintbrush out. Right, so another collection that I got in the sale. I have never had this before. So it comes in a little cute package. Does it say any notes or anything? That's just the... no. It comes like that, stacked up. Yeah, Scentsy. I don't know what year this was, Scentsy season edition. Obviously not this last year because that was the one in the blue velvet bag. So I thought that was good. Let's try this one. Oh, I think they peaked with last year's one, to be fair. I mean, I might be wrong. I might start... Sorry, I've got a bit of a sniffle. I might start warming these and love them. But who knows. So this one is Homestead Holiday. It's a cute little tartany thing. So this is blood orange, cinnamon and fir needle. Oh, this one... She laughs when she remembers something. This one reminds me... So, years ago when Mrs. Hinge first came about, everyone went mad on the Zoflora, didn't they? And Zoflora was just like bang, 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 different scents all the time, bringing them out. I mean, I don't know if they still do. Not really. Really. I just get the basic Zofloras from my local shop at the minute. But when you used to go into like places like B&M and stuff like that in your little Hinge halls, at Christmas, I think Zoflora released 3 Christmas fragrances. And there was a cinnamon and orange, which this is orange and cinnamon. And this is what this takes me back to. Yeah, that's Zoflora. Like when that was going about, our house was a lot less finished than what it is now. We renovated it. So it was just, I used to use like to wipe all the builder's dust and stuff like that, like a bucket of Zoflora and water, just to try and damp dust the hell out of the house. And then the next day more builders came, more dust. But yeah, this is what this reminds me of. So it takes me back to then, so I don't know if I'll love it or not. We shall see. One that I probably won't love, but my daughter will love. Miss Bakery. There we go. Caramel praline cake. I don't think she's actually... Gosh, that was a stiff one. She hasn't actually smelt this yet, so... Oh, I'm getting some sort of sweet, but I can't... Obviously the caramel praline cake, but... I'm trying to think of something that we like that you buy from the shop, a food item. Not the cake, it's something else. I can't think. You know, maybe like an Angel Delight or something. So anyway, this is sweet praline. Hope I'm saying that right. A splash of butter, vanilla covered caramel drizzle. Yeah, I think I don't think this is very sweet. And I assume it is bakery because it's cake, isn't it? But yeah, I think my daughter will love it. She's just got. I got a part of her Easter basket. I put in the butterbeer scent, which is like caramel and butter and things like that. Which is sort of like, but we didn't really, for the price of it, I didn't really rate it. But this one, if this one came back, this one might be a more affordable version of for butterbeer. Like it seems same sort of like scent profile. Because butterbeer was okay. I mean, we put it in the room. It just seems to stop, and then that was it. Like the scent, it was no longer there. Like normally it gets a bit lighter, but it was just like nothing. It did alright to start off with. I was like, I'm not paying £9.50 for a bar that I don't love, or that my daughter doesn't love. So, I mean, she don't love it. That she's still got half the bar left. She hasn't run into it. So yeah, I think that one will be right up her street. So I'll just say in this Scentsy box, because there's only 5 in this, like a little cardboard things that, like, come on Scentsy, you could have put another Christmas and made it a nice collection of 6, but... So we've got the praline cake, we've done the homestead holiday, oh, now she can't get it back in now. And now we've got, oh, peppermint rush. Look at the colour of that wax, how nice is that? And I don't know if I'll sit on this and wait till Christmas with the other ones. Like the homestead holiday, it will probably have to be a very cold day for me to warm that. Peppermint rush. So this is peppermint, sweet vanilla, an accord of freshly and an accord of freshly fallen snow. Wow. Yeah, this is sharp mint. Almost like a toothpastey mint. That sort of like strength. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. Considering Silver Bells is one of my favourite and up there, and that's a mint, but that's a lot softer, isn't it? And mixed with pear. This one might just be like mouthwash. Dentist smell. Yeah, do you want your house to smell like a dentist? Not particularly. It might mix with something, I don't know. What have we got next? Oh, this one. Sugar plum berry. There we go. So, I do like plums, and we found out that in my previous video that we do, I don't know which order I'll upload them in, but I did an empties video and found out that I didn't like citrus, but berries are good for me. So that was a dog barking at someone. So she just sat underneath my chair. So this is citrus peels, evergreen berries, sugar plums and cinnamon sticks. The wax colour is beautiful. I want to paint my bedroom this colour. Look. Should we put it near the torch? Can we see? If that makes any difference. Yeah. So this almost reminds me of Merry Wonderland. Which I don't know if I like it or not. I've seen other YouTubers review this and I've seen it like knocking about, and I was like, that's what sort of like intrigued me. I was like, oh yeah, I want to try it. I think this was the reason that I bought the collection, was the sugar plum berry. We'll see. And oh, I've got 2 more in there. But I appear not to have scent notes on them. So well done, Natalie, for not doing that. She's going so well, she's being organised. Right, so the last one on that collection, frosted white pine, sage coloured wax. So this is pine needles, crisp greens, shiver in winter air. Yeah, this is nice. Oh, but then, just as I was sniffing it, I'm getting toilet cleaner. Oh yeah, why do you have to think about these things? It was really nice till the toilet cleaner thought popped up into my head. That's all I can think about now. We'll put it in the box. We might mix it with some alternate warmers, like with a berry or something. I don't know if that'll work. Right, and the two that I haven't got scent notes for. This one, I got the polar warmer, and it came with a little bar. They sent me a little bar as well. So it is a newish bar. It says bring back my bar, but I don't know what year. But then I smelled it, I was like, oh, this might be the one. White Sands. If anyone's had this before, let me know. This one just smells like holiday. Makes you want to go on holiday. When I was... How old was I? I was in primary school, I was in year 6. My nana took me on holiday to Mallorca, and that was my first holiday abroad. And that's what this takes me back to. Like that sun cream smell. Maybe it's sun cream that I can smell. I don't have the scent notes, but hopefully this one might come back for summer. Who knows, in a limited drop of like a collection or something. You know, like they do these Mother's Day collections, so they brought back a few bars. Hopefully that we can hope, but who knows. And then this one was in the whiff box, but it is available to buy in part of the Jane Austen collection. The wax is absolutely beautiful. A truth universally acknowledged. So this is meant to smell like pages of a book. I don't know if I get pages of a book. Maybe like fail. Maybe like a magazine. You know, like a glossy magazine. Like a glossy fashion magazine or something like that. Maybe that's what I get, but I don't know. We'll warm it and see how we get on with it. But I don't know. There is I do like a label on this one. There is 3 other bars of this available, and the good thing is, I think that they're not like licensed bar price. I don't think they're £9.50 each. I think they're £8 each. Might be wrong. I quite like this. See how it performs. Round of applause from the Scentsy bar. See how it... Oh, I got me on the chin. Yeah, we'll see how it performs. I mean, the first sniffs, I'm quite happy with that one. It's not offensive. But then sometimes you get them off at first sniffs and you're like, it's okay. But then you warm it and you're like, what if I just put in this warmer? It smells amazing. And you like run to club. Let's see if it's still available. So yeah, that's my little Scentsy haul. First haul. Thank you for watching. If you could subscribe, give us, and then if you have actually warmed any of these, good, bad, the ugly, let me know in the comments. Especially like this one, Beach Daisy. If anyone else managed to pick up a Beach Daisy, if anyone else was a lunatic like me and stayed up till, well, managed to get in and warm it, let me know. Let me know how it performs and things like that. It's a bit daunting. I'm like, yeah, I want to keep it fresh and new though, because it's my first ever one. And to be honest, I think in America you can get, like, if you're half off on club, you can get bricks. Whereas in the UK, we don't really get these very often. I mean, there's always like the Christmas ones knocking about in sale, the Christmas tree ones. But then, yeah, I don't know. I would have had to have tried the smaller version of the bar to be able to commit to that, because Christmas scents are a bit hit and miss. But I thought like this one, Beach Days, it's just a generic floral scent. But yeah, we shall try. But thank you very much. I hope everyone's having a good day. Please, please, please give us a like, just so I can keep making these videos and show that I'm actually doing something okay, because I'm new to this. Okay? I will get better, hopefully. Give me any tips and tricks of the trade. I'm just wiping the wax off the table there, by the way. But yeah, have a good day. Thank you for watching.